Buddy, CrimeLord1000 here, and today we will be playing Minecraft. I know for a fact that I haven't been here for a while, and I've just been going through a bunch of stuff at home, family-related stuff, and I know for a fact that these videos don't do great, but I am going to be just kind of sticking to it, and hopefully you guys wind up enjoying it anyways. The one thing about this world that is different to any other, or not any other, but to any other that I have done, is that we are using the Heroic Legacy mod, or add-on, and the No More Grind add-on, which, while may seem like cheating, it's Minecraft, get over it. I'm sorry, that's just my entire view on that sort of thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope we have fun and we'll start this out how it is. The only thing that I really went into creative to get is this here. A tier 1 suit, which these will come into detail a lot more whenever they're later on, but a lot of what this whole thing is dealing with is these. I'm not giving myself a generator because I do have to grind to get those, but this tier 1, it's just a lot of fabric and a lot of grind that would be a lot harder without it because of the bosses and things that basically more or less guard the materials needed. I am, however, going to do a system where each time I get a stack of diamonds, I will give myself one titanium, because titanium is so difficult to get, and I figure that one stack will be good, and that will go up as if I wind up with a diamond generator. It will go up to like 2, 3, 4, depending on the level of generator I have. So I'm going to show off how these kind of work a little bit. It gives you a skin, and the reason why I'm wearing the Iron Man skin is because it doesn't have an exterior layer, and that just kind of makes it to where it doesn't clip through the armor, and it just looks a lot better. As well as there, in some of the suits, this one doesn't have it. There's a take-off mask thing, and if you take off the mask, it won't show your, one second, quiver. Sneak. Fuck off, you spooky bitch. Okay. Now, anyways, back to what I was saying. Sorry, that was very, very confusing as to why he was there already. I don't know, but, yeah, I'm just going to be surviving, building some things, building farms, and such, but it is going to be 1,000 times more fun because of this add-on. I've been playing this add-on for a while, and it is not the most up-to-date one because I cannot figure out how to get that into mobile because it's not on any external site yet, but it is downloadable. The version 8.0, I believe, is the latest, but I could be wrong. So there are some characters that aren't, 1 second, my family just walked in. Anyways, like I was saying, there will be a lot of suits that I will probably never use. I'll probably craft them all, because I do want to be able to use... I do want to have the options. But if I'm probably not going to use them all, because not all of them are very good. A lot of the suits I'm going to probably use are the Iron Man suits, or the Batman suits, or some of the mutants, which are really cool. And there are dampening effects and kryptonite and such for each of the different types of characters. This is both yeah, both Marvel and DC characters. So let's start this deal. The tier 1 suits, whilst giving you full armor, speed and strength and jump boost, you can still hurt yourself pretty badly with them. But that's because they don't give regeneration like some of the other suits do. So I'm thinking... Okay, does the bow do attack damage at all? No, not on its own. Okay. So, interesting. Something I do find annoying with Hawkeye is that you only get like 4 4 grapple ones, and each time you have to reach back into your quiver, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's odd. So, finding a place to live is probably going to be the most difficult out of this entire experience, because I do need a large cave. I do need a lot of materials that are nearby. Some that are probably only available in certain biomes. And if you see any weird structures or anything like that that I don't notice or point out, do tell me in the comments, and just kind of like tell me where they were coordinates-wise. The coordinates are in the top left hand of my screen, if you couldn't tell. I don't know why I'm telling you that. You can see for yourself, I think. But anyways, yes, there is sorry, a lot that needs to be done in this. And there's a lot that can be done. Why does that happen every single time? Cloth is something that is going to be exceptional, so I'm going to need a wool farm. I'll need string and paper farms as well. And I will give credit where it's due to the types of farms and who makes them, such and such, because I'm not very good with redstone. If I do come up with something on my own, I will state that, but yes, redstone is not exactly my forte. Okay. Cobblestone. I don't want to play with you anymore. Bye, Woody. Dang creepers. Yep, they are going to be the bane of my existence because of the farms and such that I need will not work if mob griefing is turned on. There we go. Get out of here. Bones are going to be useful for different kinds of DNA, such as mutant DNA and human DNA, which is rather weird now that I say it out loud. But it is going to be exceptionally useful whenever everything is so rare. It's probably going to be a 1 stack to 1 stack ordeal if I ever get anything out of commands or creative mode, because the things that I probably would are so rare, and getting rid of diamonds seems like a fair deal. If not, you can yell at me in the comments all you want. That's just how I'm planning on playing. I do know that iron is also very useful because, well, it's useful anyways. It's just a lot of the time you do need a lot of iron for syringes and vials and stuff like that. So get rid of that leaf litter. Nobody likes you. Really wish you had to use shears to get leaf litter. Let's find me a cave to spend the night in. Over here looks good. Okay, set the fire there. Set torches. Okay, now this is very, very, very unscripted, as you can tell, because I am rambling, apparently. But, yeah, like I said, human DNA, mutant DNA, what I'm looking for, the kryptonite, compact cobblestone and such. I'm probably not going to use that too often. And then there's spawn eggs, which I'm probably not going to use too much, unless I want to get the, I'm probably going to fight these in, like, a later deal. Generators and such. Let me turn that off and look up fabricator. Okay. This is my plan for episode 1, is getting the fabricator. I will need 2 tritium and such. But first things first, need to get us a furnace. A cobblestone. You're gone. Oh well. How much is that? 11. Okay. And I killed 11 of them. You're welcome. Only real ones get that reference. Ooh. And I'm gonna just get a few pieces of charcoal. I am using the newest update thing that they added where they put a recipe book for this. So blocks, items, food, and that'll give me all of the information I need as to how to smelt some of these, because I do forget a lot. And it's not on purpose at all. It's just how I am. And I really don't want to drag out the whole, oh my god, how do you do this? And then you guys think I'm an idiot for 10 minutes. No, that's not gonna work for me. Might work for you, not for me. But I am going to use that quite a bit, and it is very useful. My brother showed it to me, and I think that it's going to be a big, big help on that. So 4... 5. Piece 1 done. See? Already almost there. And we have a crafting bench. So let's get that. Get this. And the 2 white wool that we have, it is going to need to grow quite substantially. I do enjoy the fact that they made copper super useful in this, because it's in batteries, it's in all sorts of stuff, and it is in real life. In basically everything mechanical. And chickens. It's just basically a good refresher. It's refreshing to see a use to something that everybody's like, oh, copper's so useless. And I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, that makes an excellent point. Thank you, game. I am hungry at this moment in time, so let me just... get rid of those. Okay. The achievement book. This is very... good. So, sniper... kill 5 skeletons with arrows from at least 20 blocks away. Sniper 2, kill 10 skeletons with arrows. Spider's Curse, get bit by a cave spider. Cross dimensions, visit all 3 dimensions. Overworld, Nether, the end. Superhero landing, survive after falling, so you have only 1 HP left, or 0.5 hearts. You're not the real hero. Kill 20 villagers. Man of Steel. Kill 10 iron golems. I can do that. Lightning Rod. Get struck by lightning. Symbol of Hope. Earn the Hero of the Village effect by defeating a raid. Overcome Fear. Kill 3 wardens. Show your ability to overcome fear. Wrath of the Inferno, kill the following mobs in the Nether: Piglin Brutes, Blazes, Magma Cubes, and Ghasts. It says, like, 10 of each. Jesus. I will, by the end of this series, have this book completely filled. Embodiment of Fear. Defeat the Warden, 2 Elder Guardians, 10 Creepers, 5 Phantoms. Greed of the Universe. kill 1 Warden, the Juggernaut from the comics, a Vindicator, 10 of those, 10 Blazes, 10 Piglin Brutes, mine 128 Titanium Ore and 2 Tritium Ore. Jeez. Lord of Death, kill 50 zombies, 50 skeletons, 20 Wither skeletons, 10 strays, 1 Warden, and 1 Wither. And then fine, I'll do it myself. Buy Thanos suit, tier 7, achievement required to obtain Infinity Stones. Oh. So, yes, this is the achievement book. It is going to be basically a guide to how everything is set. Get rid of that. So, titanium, I found, spawns most commonly in Deep Slate area. Deuterium is kind of a tricky one that spawns rather sporadically. Like, it spawns in rather big areas, or big groups, but where it can spawn is often not exactly... Oh, jackpot. This, everybody, is a prison. And it is full of these guys. Nope. Yeah, those are prisoners, and they suck. Okay, let me find the correct corner. And let me just kill these guys. And no, I'm not going to face them, like, a lot, because even with the full armor, they hit like a truck. That could have been bad. Oh! That's not good. I need to go back there, because that was the key to finishing this episode and moving on to the next task. If I can remember. I do remember the way. Okay, that'll help a lot. I do remember the way. I'm not exactly certain if they've despawned. I don't think they have, because they are a special type of mob. But like I was saying, yeah, there's a reason why I'm not going in and fighting them one-on-one, because it won't be one-on-one, it's going to be 50-on-1, and I'm going to die. Yeah, I don't understand why every single time I get ready to record, for the past couple of times I've tried to record, my throat starts being weird, and I get like gas in my chest, and it's like really, really hard to speak for prolonged periods of time. It's almost as if my body's like, no, sorry, but you are not going to be doing this. It is not your decision. You suck at public speaking. But I'm not doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for me. And if that is a crime, burn me at the stake. And if steak... Come on, Burb. Bird. There we go. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, if you fall down 2 blocks, the birds will fall off, I know. I'm gonna name you Professor Beak. For those of you that know the reference, I salute you. Okay, come here. Professor Beak! Okay, let's... go down to town. I wonder... And I wonder if you know what it means to find a bird you love so much. This is my friend. He is going to be my friend until the end, and he has no choice of the matter. Come here, Professor Rick. Professor Rick! Come here. Come here, pesky bird. Come on. There we go. I should probably get some of this, but I'm not going to. I could grab that Papagool, though. Nope. Nope. The Papagool. Papagoo. But yeah, if you can tell me the reference in the comments, I will... I'll comment on... I'll reply to your comment. How about that? Just... if you could tell me what the reference is... He couldn't hit me while I'm in bed. Yes! Tutridium. And we got those. Cool. Let's get rid of the arrows. I don't need those. Don't need a lot of this stuff, actually. That go. Mushroom go. Okay. Where the pesky bird at? Professor Rick! Get rid of... I get one of those every time I die, so it doesn't matter particularly very much. I'm not gonna get a knife. They're easy. And a lot of them are had. Okay, let's grab these. 30-minute long video so far. That's good. I already have all of the stuff I need to make that. For episode 1, I'm just going to stay in this area, and I will show off some of the characters that are in here. I'm probably only going to go to, like, tier 3 to kind of show them off, but okay, there we go. You gonna stop making rustling noises, please? It's annoying. And I highly doubt that anybody wants to hear that from you. And I am going to take these books because they are especially needed. I don't need the lever. Okay, first off, one of those. One of those. Boop. Okay. So tier 1, we have Joker, Green Arrow, Captain Cold, Heatwave, Black Widow, the Punisher, Hawkeye, and the Chameleon. The Chameleon just kind of like blends in with things. I don't really know. For tier 2, we have a bunch of Batman suits. Red Hood, Nightwing, Robin. I thought I heard something. Anyways, Batwoman, Rocket Raccoon, Cecil Stedman, Mark 1, 2, 5, 13, 23, Bullseye, Falcon, Ant-Man, Wasp, Ghost, Shocker, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio, Hobgoblin. Tier 3, Batman Who Laughs, Batman Beyond from the Arkham Knight, Deathstroke, Batwing, Batman Beyond, Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, Flaxen, Rainaman, Darkwing, War Machines 1, 2, and 3, Iron Man Mark 3, Model 2, Model 70, Mark 4, Mark 26, Mark 29, Mark 42, Yellow Jacket, Daredevil, Captain America, Red Guardian, U.S. Agent, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, Green Goblin, Scorpion, Rhino, Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man 1994, Scarlet Spider, aka Ben Reilly, Spider-Man 2099, the Spider-Man Stark suit, and Sandman. That's all I'm going to show you guys for now. I want it to be a surprise. Anyway, let's look at the Joker. What does he need? Purple, yellow. Purple and yellow titanium. And I do not have enough deuterium. Let's take this guy with me. Let's put this here and we can explore that later. Let's find those bad guys I let off in this direction. Because whenever I kill them, they'll drop Deuterium. There's a thingy over there. If you're asking the reason why I can't, like, punch, like, it doesn't show that I'm punching, it only does it in third person for some reason. Otherwise, it's just kind of like... Well, I'm not finding them. So a small salmon almost looks like a piranha. But 36 minutes in, we already got the fabricator. Professor Mike. Is a rapscallion and an arsonist. Come on, Professor Beak. No! Sit. Okay. Now that they made name tags more craftable, I'll get you a name probably next episode. Oh! I thought that I had exploded those already, but I guess not. Oh well. I guess that's where I will leave this off for today. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was probably just a bunch of rambling. But I will be making a part 2. Should come out next week. But I will see you next time. Bye.